At a railway station in a busy city, there lived a beggar. Every day he survived by asking for alms from the passengers of passing trains. One day, while begging as usual, he noticed a tall man in a suit. Thinking he must be rich, the beggar approached him, expecting a generous donation. The tall man looked at him and said, "You always ask, but do you ever give anything to anyone?" The beggar replied, "Sir, I am just a poor beggar. I only survive by asking. I have nothing to give." The man said, "Then you have no right to ask. I'm a businessman. I believe in give and take. If you have something to give, only then I can give you something in return." He boarded the train and left, but those words pierced the beggar's heart. That day and the next he couldn't stop thinking, "Is this why I never receive enough? Because I never give anything in return?" But he kept wondering, what can I, a beggar, give to anyone? On the third day, while sitting near the station, he saw beautiful flowers blooming nearby. A thought came to him, why not give these flowers in return for alms? He liked the idea. He picked some flowers and started his day. Now, whenever someone gave him alms, he handed them a flower with a smile. People were delighted, and more passengers began giving him money. He noticed something magical. As long as he had flowers to offer, people gave generously. When the flowers ran out, so did the alms. He continued this routine daily. One day, while moving from one coach to another, he spotted that same tall man again. Excited, he approached and said, "Sir, today I have something to offer, some flowers. If you give me alms, I'll give you these." The man smiled, gave him some money, and accepted the flowers. He said, "Wow, today you are no longer a beggar, you've become a businessman like me." That moment again struck the beggar's heart. He kept thinking about those words, and this time something changed inside him. He got off the train, looked up at the sky, and shouted with joy, "I am not a beggar. I am a businessman. I can become rich too." People nearby thought he had lost his mind. But from the next day onward, the beggar was never seen again. 6 months later, 2 men in suits were traveling by train from the same station. One of them said to the other, "Do you recognize me?" The second replied, "No, I don't think we've met." The first man smiled, "This is actually our third meeting. I'm the same beggar you once refused to give alms to." The second man was stunned, "You're that beggar. But now where are you going, dressed like a businessman?" The first man replied, "Yes, I was a beggar, but today I am a successful flower businessman. I'm traveling to another city for my business." He continued, "You taught me a powerful truth. We only receive when we give." I began offering flowers, and unknowingly, people started buying them. At first, I still thought of myself as a beggar, but when you told me I was a businessman, I finally believed it. That changed everything. People weren't giving me alms, they were paying for the flowers. I saved up that money and started buying flowers in bulk. And today, I'm a full-time flower supplier. The two smiled, shook hands, and continued walking, talking about business.